A person can feel relaxed with friends and anxious in romance because different relationships activate different fears. Friendship may feel steady, while dating brings questions about rejection, exclusivity, desire, and future commitment. The same nervous system can react differently depending on the bond. Some people feel steady with friends but anxious in romance because romantic attachment carries a different level of vulnerability. A friend replying tomorrow may feel normal, while a romantic partner replying late may feel alarming. Friendships often have less pressure around constant contact. The meaning attached to silence changes the emotional reaction. Friendships may feel safer when there is less fear of replacement, rejection, or future pressure. Romance can touch deeper attachment needs. In everyday life, being chosen, desired, prioritized, and emotionally safe may matter more intensely with a partner. That intensity can wake old fear even in someone confident elsewhere. Dating can activate questions about worth, commitment, exclusivity, and being chosen. Friendship may feel less tied to identity. Romantic distance can be interpreted as a verdict. If one friend is busy, the person may still feel lovable. If a partner pulls away, the fear can feel personal. A delayed reply from a friend may feel normal, while the same delay from a partner can feel threatening. Are we serious? Are they losing interest? Are they seeing someone else? Where is this going? Unclear status can feed anxious thinking. Dating includes ambiguity that friendship often avoids. The difference does not mean the person is fake or unstable. Physical intimacy can increase vulnerability. After closeness, the need for reassurance may rise because the emotional stakes feel higher. That is why the body may ask whether the connection is still safe. Romance can activate fears that friendship never touches. Friendship history may not carry the same wound. Past romantic experiences can create a separate template. A betrayal, sudden breakup, mixed signals, or repeated rejection can make new relationships feel risky. It means different relationships can activate different emotional maps. Anxious attachment in love often focuses on signs. Tone changes, slower replies, shorter messages, and postponed plans can become evidence in the mind. The fear is usually about losing connection. A friend's delayed reply may feel harmless, while a partner's silence may feel like rejection. When too much regulation depends on one person, small changes feel huge. Friends may offer broader support, while a partner becomes the emotional center. A wider support system can reduce pressure on romance. Security in friendship can become evidence that calm connection is already possible. Romance can activate comparison. That comparison fuels insecurity. People may compare themselves to exes, other options, or imagined rivals in a way they do not do with friends. Romantic anxiety becomes easier to work with when the person names the fear instead of treating it as proof that love is unsafe. Secure friendships show that the person has relational capacity. They can trust, laugh, repair, and give space in some bonds. The anxiety is not the whole personality. Dating can carry stronger questions about exclusivity, future plans, and being chosen. Is the fear about abandonment, not being enough, unclear commitment, physical intimacy, or past betrayal? Specific fear is easier to work with than general panic. The first step is naming the trigger accurately. Calm friendship can become proof that connection does not always have to feel like a test. Reassurance helps most when it is clear and not endless. A partner saying, "I care about you and I am busy today," can calm uncertainty. Repeated reassurance without deeper repair may become a temporary fix. Friendship security proves the person can relate calmly when the attachment stakes feel lower. The goal is not to silence need, but to respond wisely. Breathing, delaying a reactive text, calling a friend, or checking facts can create space before action. Self-soothing matters because love cannot remove every anxious wave. The anxiety is not proof that love is wrong. It is proof that love activates a sensitive system. Healthy communication is different from protest behavior. The delivery shapes the response. Saying, "I felt unsettled when plans changed," invites connection. Testing, accusing, or disappearing can create more fear. Naming the fear can stop the person from treating every delay as evidence. Consistency, honesty, and repair from the partner matter. Reflection and regulation from the anxious person matter too. A secure partner can help, but they cannot do all the work. Security is built between two people. Romance can activate fears that friendship never touches. Look for patterns across time, not one message. A single late reply may mean nothing, while repeated secrecy or inconsistency deserves attention. Facts need a timeline. Skills from secure friendships can be brought into romance slowly and deliberately. The person already has evidence that secure connection is possible. It can help to bring friendship skills into romance. The patience, humor, trust, and directness used with friends can become a model for dating. A friend's delayed reply may feel harmless, while a partner's silence may feel like rejection. The aim is not to become emotionless in love. Romance naturally carries more vulnerability, and some anxiety is human. The aim is to stop fear from running the entire relationship. The difference between friendship and love becomes useful when it points to the trigger, not to shame. The pattern can improve through clearer communication, steadier partners, self-soothing, and honest attention to triggers. Being secure with friends but anxious in love usually means romance touches a more sensitive attachment system. Friendship security proves calm connection is already within reach. Dating can carry stronger questions about exclusivity, future plans, and being chosen. Friendship security proves the person can relate calmly when the attachment stakes feel lower. The anxiety is not proof that love is wrong. It is proof that love activates a sensitive system. Naming the fear can stop the person from treating every delay as evidence. Skills from secure friendships can be brought into romance slowly and deliberately. Friendship can become evidence, not a separate category. If a person can be patient, honest, and relaxed with friends, those skills already exist. Romance may activate a stronger fear of being chosen or replaced, but the person is not starting from zero. The secure friendship pattern can be borrowed slowly and practiced in love. The friendship pattern can be used as a guide. A person can ask what they do with friends when they feel unsure. They may ask directly, wait without panic, or trust the relationship history. Those same skills can be practiced in romance, even if the emotional volume is higher. Love often feels riskier because it touches future hopes. A person may fear losing the relationship, being compared, or discovering they care more than the other person. Those fears can make ordinary uncertainty feel urgent. The work is to respond to the actual situation, not only to the fear it wakes up. The goal is not to force romance to feel exactly like friendship. Romance may always carry more intensity. The goal is to bring the same honesty, pacing, and self-respect into love so that anxiety has information to work with instead of only imagination. A practical step is to borrow the pace of friendship. Instead of demanding instant certainty, the person can ask one direct question, wait for real behavior, and notice whether the relationship becomes safer over time. That makes romance less like a test and more like a relationship.